Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kim, and today we're starting the Final Book Support Group. If you don't know what that is, it is a readathon set up by Steph from Steph Loves. I will leave a link down below. Basically, it's a readathon to help you finish and continue series that you've already started. So, there are a list of prompts that we have. If you've seen my TBR video for this, you will see all the books that I'm reading for this readathon. It's only a week long, so I have a lot of reading to do in a week. I thought we'd get this readathon started. So, I don't know what to start with. So, I have decided to put all the books into a spinner wheel and find out what I'm reading first. So, I created the spinner wheel. I thought, let's randomise this. So, I did a random number generator between 1 and 10. Here's the result of that one. 10, so I'm going to shuffle this wheel 10 times and then we'll find out what I'm reading. So the first one that came up was the Agatha Christie Poirot book for this month, and unfortunately I don't have access to that book until the 10th, so I'm going to have to spin again. Okay, so the book that came up this time was Halo the Flood. I did read book 1 in this series because of the TV show, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the book, I loved the series, so let's read book 2, shall we? It's been about a year since I've started this series, so should probably get on with this one. It is a second-hand copy, so it's not in the best condition, but that doesn't matter. It's still readable. So, this is book 1 of the readathon. Let's crack on. So, I've finally made it home. If you can hear the washing machine, I'm sorry. It's adulting. Hi, door. Yeah. So, I'm finally home. I finally joined sprints today with Steph and Gavin. Last night was Steph and Becca. So, I'm having good sprinting time at the moment. So, bit of an update. I am currently reading Halo the Flood, and I'm quite a far way in now. I am currently, there's no numbers on that page, 261 pages in, so not much longer to go, and I'm liking it. There's a lot of war and a lot of fighting and a lot of moving around from place to place, but I'm liking it. It's not too bad. This morning I got up with every intention of dropping my car off in MOT, coming back, joining sprints and finishing this bad boy. But I got to the garage, and because I get family discount, they said they can get me in and get me out again in about an hour, which is brilliant. It actually took an hour and a half, but you know, who's splitting hairs? So I decided just to sit around and wait there, and I didn't have my book with me. So instead I started Saga Volume 5. I'm now 92 pages into that. So I think I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee, and I think I'm gonna finish Saga because that won't take too long. Tasty toes. You got tasty toes? Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish Saga Volume 5 first, I think, so it won't take too long to finish, and then I will finish this. And we'll see what the wheel chooses for me next.
Keep it in them. Ask them, because yeah, even though it's only been 4 years, you just change.
So another quick update. So we're on another sprint. I think this is the second one. I might have missed the first one, I don't know. But we're on another sprint at the moment, and I've finished Saga Volume 5. Woo! And I loved it. I love being in the Saga world. It's so twisty. but you also just absolutely love the family and the side characters, and I can't get enough. What took me so long to pick up 5? How long is it going to be before I pick up 6? I don't know. Anywho, I'm currently doing, hopefully, the end. I don't think I'll quite get it finished in this sprint, but I'll hopefully finish Halo the Flood. And I've just made myself some dinner. Yes. I have ramen. I can't be asked to do anything else today. It's my day off. I'm going to eat ramen. Yes, I'm going to go and eat ramen. I'm going to try and finish my book while this sprint is still going. Latest update for you. I finished Halo the Flood, and I think I'm going to give it a 4. I liked all the action, and I liked all the fighting and the war and the travel. There wasn't so much of a backstory for me in this one. I wanted to find out more about John's past, and I don't think we did in this one, not as much as I would like anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going to give this a 4. But that means we need to spin the wheel again. So let's go to the wheel. We're going to take off Saga Volume 5 because I read that this morning. And then we're going to find out what I'm reading next. Okay, so we're reading another graphic novel. We are reading Lumberjanes Volume 3. So shouldn't take me too long to read. I should be able to get through this in this next sprint, if not a sprint and a half. And yeah, let's do it. So we're 10 minutes into the latest sprint, and I have finished Lumberjanes Volume 3, and I think I'm going to give it 3 stars. It's not, I don't think it's as strong as the previous ones that I've read. The previous ones that I've read kind of had like a moral story to them, and I didn't feel like this one really did. It was kind of, the beginning was very scattered for me, so yeah, I think I'm going to give it a 3. You know what that means? We have to spin again. Let's go do that. So the next one that I'm reading is Live and Let Die by Ian Fleming. It's the second James Bond book. Absolutely love all the movies. I love curling up on a Sunday afternoon, usually around my grandparents, just watching old James Bond movies. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to see who the next James Bond is. But yeah, Live and Let Die, that's the next one. Let's do it. So I'm only a little bit into Live and Let Die, and I might DNF it. I don't like some of the language being used. I don't know. I'll keep going, see how it goes, but if they keep using that same word again and again, then I probably will DNF. But I'll give it a go. Good morning, folks. So yesterday was pretty fun. Yesterday, I cannot believe I spent 11 hours watching the live show and reading. I can't believe I did that. Wow. I read and continued 4 books. Lumberjanes, Saga, Volume 5. I did the end of Halo the Flood, and I read the whole of Live and Let Die by Ian Fleming. Wow. God, if only every day could be like that, hey? But right now I am getting ready for work. So, Live and Let Die. Yeah, Live and Let Die was the last one I read, and I think it might be a 2-star. I didn't like some of the language used in it. It's very archaic, and so I did find it hard. I found it very, very hard to read that one. But I made it through, and it will be a 2, I think. But I love James Bond. It's just the language used. It's just so outdated. Anywho, I've got to get ready for work now. I've already straightened my hair. I need to put my face on so I look like a human. And I'm going to be listening to my next read. Ooh, what's that going to be? Let's spin the wheel. Okay, so the next read that I'm picking up is The Shadow Cabinet by Juno Dawson. I really enjoyed the first one, which is... Oh, can I get it out? Yes, I can. Which was Her Majesty's Royal Coven. Really enjoyed this one. This is the gorgeous Fairlies edition. I do have the I do have The Shadow Cabinet coming. And until then, I need to listen to the audiobook instead. But yes, I am going to be reading book 2, Shadow Cabinet. So let's get on with that because I need to get ready for work. Update time. So the last one I spun was The Shadow Cabinet by Juno Dawson, and I have now finished that one. And I think I'm going to give it a 3. For some reason I had in my head that I really liked Her Majesty's Royal Coven, but that was also a 3. I don't really connect with the characters. I don't know why. It seemed to just take so long to go anywhere. So yeah, for that reason, it's a 3. Should we find out what we're reading next? Spin the wheel. Okay, so we are reading Agatha Christie Poirot, The Dead Man's Folly. I'm in the mood for this one. Yeah, I'm ready for this one. Let's do it. So I finished Dead Man's Folly, and even though I did guess halfway through what was going on, I did really enjoy it. I loved the characters. I loved that Poirot led the investigation. I liked the twists, I liked the turns, I loved the setting. I just loved the whole thing. So because I did guess part of it, I will give it 4 stars. Yeah. So time to go home after my shift at work and find out what we're reading next. So the next book that I'm picking up is The Witcher, Sword of Destiny, and I absolutely loved the first 2 books that I read in this series, and I cannot wait to pick this one up. So let's crack on and get into Sword of Destiny. I have already started it, and I do tab the Witcher books. I don't know why, but I do. So yeah, let's continue on with The Witcher. So yesterday was just a chill day for me. It's a Saturday. I had the Saturday off, so we chill. We do what we usually do on a Saturday. But it did mean I get a lot of reading done. So I am still reading The Witcher, Sword of Destiny, and 247 pages into this now. And I love this world. This is full of short stories, so I can break it up quite easily. I just read one short story at a time, and I'm loving being back in this world. I love The Witcher. I love Dandelion. He brings some comedic relief, which I love. Of course, Yennefer, love her. And can't wait to get onto the next short story. So yeah. Right now though, I am going to stop reading and I'm going to go out with Mum. We're going to go over to my grandparents and clean the house like we usually do, because I'm a carer for them, so we go over there quite often. Excuse me. And I think on the way we're going to stop at a garden centre and we're going to grab some cake and coffee. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm home from my grandparents, had a lovely time with them, and as I said previously, I do sit down and watch James Bond with my granddad, and they just happened to be showing Tomorrow Never Dies, so we did sit down and watch Tomorrow Never Dies together. And I love sitting down and watching old movies with my grandparents. Just love it. Anywho, book update. I did finish Sword of Destiny. Yay. And I think I'm going to give it a 5-star. We did finally get Ciri in here as well. And I loved every single story. So definitely, it's going to get 5 stars. So that is it. It is over and done with. I have completed my I never thought that I would complete my TBR, and I did. I completed my TBR for Final Books of War Group. I read, 7 books in 7 days? The readathon, the live show, the sprints, the 11-hour sprints definitely helped, and I can't believe I did it. I completed it. So that was my week with the Final Book Support Group. What did you think? What do you think? What do you think of the books that I read? What do you think of the ratings that I gave? Let me know. Come chat to me. As always, down in my description box you can find a link to all of my socials. Come give me a follow on Goodreads, on Instagram and on Twitter. You can like this video, you can comment, and you can subscribe if you really want to. Want to let me know you're here without actually talking to me? Let's leave a wolf emoji for the white wolf himself. And I will see you next time. Toodles.